G'day everyone, Aussie Dollar Man here. Today we're going to be looking at trading through the RBA cash rate announcement. A little bit different from what we normally do, but I figured I'm going to be watching it anyway, and I know a lot of you out there, you probably don't see too many of these live announcements. You might be working full time, or they happen when you sleep, or you don't trade that way, you just trade on an end of day basis. So I thought I'll show them to you because at some point in your trading, you are going to come across this where you're either in a trade or looking to take a trade or maybe get out of a trade around an announcement, and they can be pretty wild. So let's have a look and I'll show you how I set up for them. Firstly, on the economic calendar, there's the announcement, 2:30 p.m. Sydney time. Cash rate is coming out. The cash rate is currently 4.35%. You can see the forecast over here is for 4.1%. So it's expected that the market is going to, or the cash rate is going to drop by 0.25%. Now that can be wrong, but that's the general consensus at the moment. Now, if that's the general consensus, you might argue, well, has this already been priced in? Well, maybe. When the cash rate drops, it normally sees a drop in the value of the currency. However, if it's already priced in, you can see a cash rate drop, but the market continue up, or vice versa. Now, the interesting thing will be is if the RBA does something different to what people are expecting, if it drops by more than 0.25%, or if it doesn't drop at all. I don't think they're going to raise rates. I think there'll be rebellion in some quarters if they do raise rates, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. But it wouldn't surprise me to see a rate cut, but I'm not 100% sold on it. We'll see what happens. The charts to me are certainly indicating an upward bias. I don't have time to go through them all now. The announcement's about to come out, but if you are interested in some more in-depth analysis, check out my Aussie Dollar Insight series. It goes live at 7 p.m. every Sunday. Episode 4 was the latest one where we looked at the Aussie dollar through the lens of the work of W.D. Gann, who's the gentleman that you see on the right there. Now, we're going to look at the charts in a moment. If you're interested in the stuff that I'm doing, it's called form reading. You can learn it from wdgann.com. You can get that book there, How to Make Profits in Commodities. Or if you want a more thorough course to take you through it step by step, I learned all this stuff from Safety in the Markets Active Trader Program online training, which you can see on the right-hand side there. I don't get anything for recommending this to you. That's just me as a trader sharing what works for me, what I use in the market now, and what's helped me in the past. So before we get into the charts, let's have a look just to show you that I am recording this live. This is timeanddate.com, the website. You can see it's 2:28 p.m. on Tuesday, the 18th of February. We've got 90 seconds to get into the charts before the announcement comes out. So here we go. Here's the chart at the moment. We've just ended a long monthly downswing. So whatever happens, I think that there's still more upside in this upswing on the Aussie dollar. And there's the weekly chart. We've taken out a few tops there, and it's showing an expanding range. At some point, it will have a pullback, but medium term, I still think we're going up. And I did a video on this called The Australian Dollar Has Bottomed. Where to now? So you can check that out on the channel as well. Here's our current swing. So today, we've actually had a down day compared to yesterday. So we can put a ranges resistance card over there. I did talk about this a little bit more in that Aussie Dollar Insights episode if you're interested in checking that out. But that's where we are. Now, because we've gone down there, just looking at this pattern, I can't see this skyrocketing after the announcement. And the announcement is coming very soon. It's, well, let's go to Forex Factory. 34 seconds, 33 seconds till the announcement. So very, very quickly looking at the charts. You can see on the daily chart, we found support on this 25% milestone on the ranges resistance card. We found resistance there. We've broken through there. I think the Aussie dollar is strong. I don't think it's going to break down below there. If it does, we'll have to change my thoughts there. And if we run a ranges card over this current daily swing, the 50% there, that's 63 cents. That's a key area that I'll be watching. 5 seconds till the announcement. I like to watch it on the chart and see what happens. There's a 1 minute chart over here. Let's see what happens. Pause, pause. Everyone's digesting or waiting. Bang. We've gone down a little bit, but it's only a cent. It's only a fraction. There we go. There's probably the real little move there. As I expected, a little bit down. I don't think we're going to shoot up. While we watch the charts, by the way, that was my area around 63 cents. If we hit there in this little time period, that could be an area to watch for a long trade because we'll be sitting on those tops back there. Now, in terms of announcements, that's done nothing. That's 63.45 down. It hasn't even moved 0.1 of a cent, so it's tiny. Let's have a look at Forex Factory. What's happened with the rates there? And as expected, they've dropped the cash rate by 0.25%. So if you've got a mortgage, there you go. You're getting a discount on that when the banks come around and pass it on to you in about 6 months' time. Shouldn't say that, but they won't pass it on immediately, or most of them won't pass it on immediately. But there you go. They have dropped rates. Let's go back to the charts. There is an announcement coming out at 3 o'clock about the statement. There you go. We've now turned around and gone a little bit more strongly to the upside there. When I work with swings, you can see here this daily swing up here. There's obviously that's ended, so it's got to have a bit of a pullback. Now that pullback, that's all happening here in this swing. I guess technically that's an upswing there, but I think that there's more downside there. I like these lines. This is called a ranges resistance card. You can see as the market started coming down from the top there, where did it pause? It paused right on that 1/8 retracement there. Now we've just gone down to 25. We're hovering around there. I'd be watching these levels, and particularly that 63.04, but maybe if it does sneak down that 62.86 level. So as a trader, that's it. My job's done. I've watched the announcement. Nothing major has happened yet. I know it looks all fun and fancy on the 1-minute chart down here, but if you zoom out and look at that, I mean, it's a 4-minute chart as well, but here on the 15-minute chart, a bit of an outside bar. It's tried to go down, come back up. I'd say that's probably the end of this 4-hour downswing. But the thing with that is this is a 4-hour swing that's going to go from 1 till 5. So that bar is going to be there measuring all the movements until 5 o'clock. So a lot can happen till then. Probably get an up bar after that. And that'll give us a little bit more of a clear picture as to what's going to happen with this daily swing down that we've just seen here. All right. So not much more to say here. I'll leave it there. Obviously, I was hoping for a little bit more of an exciting move, but there you go. That's what I do before an announcement. I look at the swing charts. I could have traded this period of time without even bothering to check the announcement. That's how little I think of the announcement. I'm just interested in the price action. All right. Thanks for watching. All the best, and bye for now. If you would like to see this kind of analysis more often, check out the Aussie Dollar Insights videos. They are live at Sunday, 7 p.m. Sydney time each week, and we go through a lot more analysis of this with the Aussie Dollar. We did call this early February period for a major turn. I've seen the market run up from there, and I have already called the next date there in that series for the next medium picture turning point on this market. It's not this month, but I'll let you watch that series if you want to have a look into that a little bit more. Thanks for watching. All the best with your trading. Bye for now.